Good day and welcome to Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, and today we dive deep into one of the most talked about stories in the world of tennis: the inspiring journey, financial growth, and personal outlook on wealth of rising tennis superstar Coco Gauff as she heads into the highly anticipated French Open final. Gauff, at a young age, has already achieved what many can only dream of: becoming a global icon both on and off the court. But beyond the trophies, the endorsements, and the headlines, what truly sets her apart is her honest, grounded perspective on money and success. Today, we uncover the details behind her growing net worth, how she views the power and responsibility that comes with it, and how her story is inspiring millions around the world. At just 21, Coco Gauff has become a household name. Her performances have electrified stadiums, inspired young athletes, and pushed the boundaries of what a young woman can achieve in the sport. When she burst onto the scene as a teenager, defeating one of her idols, she wasn't just making waves for her skill. She was making a statement. Fast forward to today, she's a Grand Slam champion, a top-ranked player, and one of the highest-earning young athletes in the world. But behind this rapid rise lies a story of smart financial decisions, strong family values, and a clear sense of purpose. Many young athletes who rise to fame fast often get lost in the glamour, but Coco has managed to keep her feet on the ground. She has often spoken about how money, while important, isn't what defines her. Reports estimate Coco Gauff's net worth to be in the multi-million-dollar range, built through a combination of tournament winnings, sponsorships, endorsements, and strategic partnerships. Her victory at the US Open significantly boosted her earnings, but it's her brand deals that have made her a financial powerhouse. She has collaborated with some of the world's most recognizable companies, representing brands that align with her values and personality. Unlike many who simply sign deals for money, Coco is intentional. She has said in interviews that she wants her name and face to be associated with messages and products that mean something to her and to young fans watching around the globe. This maturity in handling fame and fortune is rare, especially in someone so young. Her sponsorship portfolio includes partnerships with global giants in sportswear, beverages, technology, and luxury lifestyle. But perhaps what stands out most is how she talks about money. Coco Gauff has been vocal about the fact that she doesn't see money as the goal but as a tool to create opportunities, support causes, and ensure security for her family and future generations. She credits her parents, especially her father who managed her early career, for teaching her how to value hard work, humility, and financial discipline. In an age where social media flaunts extravagant lifestyles, Coco has remained refreshingly honest. She acknowledges her privileges but also understands the responsibility that comes with being in her position. As the French Open final approaches, all eyes are not only on how she will perform on the clay but also on how she carries herself as a role model. Coco has repeatedly emphasized that tennis is her passion, not just her profession. She loves to compete, she loves to win, but she also wants to be remembered for more than trophies. Her words often reflect someone wise beyond her years. She once said that money can buy a lot of things, but it can't buy joy, it can't buy authenticity, and it can't buy love. This outlook has resonated with fans worldwide. It's part of why brands trust her, why fans adore her, and why young girls want to follow in her footsteps. Her journey has also shed light on the financial realities of tennis. While the top players like Coco Gauff can build enormous wealth, many lower-ranked players struggle financially to sustain their careers. Coco has often acknowledged this disparity and has expressed interest in using her platform to advocate for more support for up-and-coming players. Her awareness of the bigger picture is what separates her from many of her peers. She's not just thinking about now, she's thinking about the future of the sport and how she can play a role in shaping it. This holistic view is also part of how she approaches her own finances. She has spoken about saving, investing wisely, and surrounding herself with people she can trust. Coco Gauff's earning potential is still growing. With every Grand Slam, every endorsement, every smart decision, her net worth increases. But what's truly inspiring is that she hasn't let this define her. When asked about being a multimillionaire, she has downplayed it, saying that she's still just Coco, still the same girl who loved tennis from a young age. Her humility has earned her respect not just in the sports community, but across different industries. Young athletes look up to her not just because she wins matches, but because she shows them how to handle success with grace. This is a crucial lesson at a time when fame and money can so easily derail young stars. As she steps into the French Open final, the stakes are high. The prize money is significant, the media attention is massive, and the pressure is intense. Yet Coco approaches it all with the same poise she has shown throughout her career. She has said that money can't buy a Grand Slam. You still have to fight for every point, train for hours, and stay mentally strong. Her love for the game shines through in every match she plays. It's not about the paycheck at the end of the day. It's about the thrill of competition, the pride of representing herself and her country, and the legacy she's building. One of the most fascinating aspects of Coco's financial journey is how transparent she has been about it. While many athletes choose to stay quiet on such matters, Coco uses her platform to educate, to inspire, and to be real. She has talked about how she makes sure to support her family, how she gives back to the community, and how she plans for the future. She's not interested in reckless spending or living an exaggerated celebrity lifestyle. Instead, she's interested in stability, growth, and purpose. This is why financial experts often cite her as a positive example for young athletes entering the professional world. Her rise has also been tied closely to her personal brand. Coco Gauff represents strength, intelligence, authenticity, and joy. Brands that work with her know they are not just working with a champion, but with a young woman who inspires millions. This unique position has increased her marketability tremendously. But Coco remains careful about who she partners with. She has rejected deals that didn't align with her beliefs. This shows the world that she values integrity over quick cash, a lesson many seasoned celebrities still struggle to learn. Her perspective on money also ties in with her social impact initiatives. She has been involved in supporting education, youth programs, and empowerment projects. She has donated portions of her earnings to causes that matter to her, often doing so quietly without seeking publicity. She has also encouraged young fans to be smart about their own dreams, not just to aim for fame or money, but to build something meaningful and lasting. This commitment to purpose has elevated her status from just an athlete to a cultural figure. As we look at her career trajectory, it's clear that Coco Gauff's net worth is only going to rise. But more than the number itself, what's making the headlines is how she views it. She's not chasing billions to prove something to the world. She's building a legacy with intention. Whether she wins or loses the French Open final, her story already stands as one of triumph. She has shown the world that you can be young, successful, and grounded all at once. She has shown that money is powerful, but character is priceless. Her fans are already buzzing with excitement as the French Open final draws near. Social media is flooded with support messages, predictions, and celebrations of how far she's come. The world will be watching, not just to see her forehand and backhand, but to witness the poise of a young woman who is rewriting what it means to be a sports star in the modern era. Her journey is about resilience, intelligence, and staying true to herself even when the world tries to shape her into something else. As the matches unfold, Coco Gauff stands at a crucial moment in her career. A French Open victory would not just add millions more to her net worth, it would cement her status as one of the greatest young athletes of her generation. But regardless of the outcome, her financial legacy is already one to admire. She has shown how to balance fame with responsibility, ambition with humility, and success with purpose. This is why her story continues to captivate the world. And so, as we wrap up today's special coverage, one thing is clear: Coco Gauff is more than just a tennis star. She's a role model, a smart young woman with a vision, and a financial success story built on values, intelligence, and hard work. She's proving that wealth, when handled with intention, can be a force for good. She's showing young athletes everywhere that it's not just about winning titles, but about building something that lasts. And as she steps onto the red clay of Roland Garros, the world is watching a future legend who knows exactly who she is and where she's headed.